All right, so here we are in our first match. We don't have any white mana. We have this Lotus Cobra, and we may be able to find some with our Oath of Nissa. So not the most explosive hand to have, particularly when we're on the draw. But I think that the hand's still good enough to keep. It looks like we're up against Tron. And it would be great if we had a Noble Hierarch at the beginning of this game. So I think that I'm going to be playing Lotus Cobra on turn 2. And then on turn 3, I'll have access to 5 mana. I could choose to just play Lotus Cobra and bestow Boon Satyr on it. And is not actually particularly good at beating what we're up against, unfortunately. But I'm going to get this Misty Rainforest. And we'll see how things develop. Wow. Opponent's going to have natural Tron. Really bad for us. Yeah, super bad. Yeah, natural Tron from our opponent on the play is going to be very hard for us to beat. Especially considering we have one of our slower hands. Hopefully it's like just a Wormcoil Engine. Wow, this is all the opponent's doing? You can handle that. So, I mean, our opponent had a lot of mana, but he didn't actually do anything particularly powerful. So, certainly hope for us. Chalice of the Void on 1. What in the world? Fortunately, if our opponent has something like Karn, our opponent will not be able to just exile our Geist. But we do not actually have. And well, actually, what is he doing on? I wonder if my opponent's just flooding out. What a weird game. Oh shoot, forgot about that. I kind of don't want to use these Dromoka's commands on the spell Skype because, I mean, it's not like doing a whole lot, and I kind of want to save them for a better situation, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Guess I'll do this. Opponent's basically dead. Okay. I think we're just going to kill our opponent. That game? Opponent could have like Dismember. Guess not. Alright, so that's kind of weird. I don't 100% know what I want to do against it. I may not want to do anything. It looks like Spell Queller is not going to have a lot of targets. So, and I'm going to be kind of aggressive. I think I'm going to bring in the Stony Silences. And have like one negate. Go with my 3 Dromoka's commands. Remember, the Dromoka's commands might just rot in my hand, which would be kind of annoying. But I think I want some removal. So I'm going to roll with that. I could see an argument for bringing in Thrun. It's like hard to deal with. It doesn't look like my opponent's going to be rushing me down, but all this dust like specifically makes me sacrifice things. So that's pretty annoying. I don't think I want both negates. So I'm just going to run it like this, and maybe I'll reevaluate after this game. Does feel good to start off with a win. I certainly played that game a lot more cautiously than I probably needed to, just because I was a little unsure of what exactly was going on. Like the turn that I played the Noble Hierarch, I could have, which obviously got countered, so that was a bad play. I could have just bestowed Boon Satyr onto my Geist and eaten. Or actually, no, I couldn't have, because he could have made a retarget. But I could have just Dromoka's commanded that turn. So if my opponent has a Chalice for 1, it would be kind of decent this turn. Ooh, here we go. We are doing it. Green. And then I think what I want to do is kind of want to play Noble Hierarch and Qasali Pridemage this turn. It's going to be really annoying if our opponent has like Pyroclasm or a Kozilek's Return. But I think that's what I'm going to be doing. Could also just Oath and Qasali Pridemage. 2, 3. But if I play the Noble Hierarch this turn, that means I'll be able to play the Boon Satyr next turn. So yeah, I'm going to play Noble Hierarch. And I'm going to get a Hallowed Fountain and make it green. Because this means I'll be able to do a fairly big attack on my turn. I'll have 3 exalted triggers and a Boon Satyr to work with. Oh. Almost had a Boon Satyr to work with, but I mean I'll still be able to attack with a 5/5 Qasali Pridemage, so still in good shape. Oh, hello. Whoa! Wow, we've got some options here. I think Elspeth is what I want to get. Had a little more mana. Only gonna have 4 mana this turn. I guess I get the Elspeth. And I think I just attack with the Pridemage. Not use the Dromoka's command. And just play the Elspeth. Because if my opponent has a second Thought-Knot Seer, I'd rather have the Elspeth in play. Reality Smasher? Reality Smasher's not even that good, because he can't really effectively pressure my Elspeth. Otherwise I'll just kill him. So let's see. Let's say I let my Elspeth die. No, that's not good actually. Because if I let my Elspeth die, counterattack pressure isn't that great because it's so much of it is wrapped up in exalted triggers. So I think I want to make sure my opponent 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. Yeah, I guess this actually is good for my opponent. Ooh, that's good. So I can actually do both of, well, actually no, I can't do both. So which would I rather do? So here, I think I'm going to let my opponent kill my Elspeth. So if I attack with the Pridemage, it'll be a 5/5 plus the Elspeth is 8. I could actually just discard this Geist and kill the Reality Smasher. I think I actually like that quite a bit. Then my Elspeth won't die. And I'll have my opponent dead. Whoops. Pretty quickly. And yeah, my opponent's pretty dead. I guess he could all his dust on his turn. That would actually be really bad for me. All his dust? Wow. That's everything. Pretty crazy. Oh, now my opponent's gonna replay the his Thought Knots here and get my Restoration Angel. Kind of annoying. Got this. Still in it. Wow, if we could draw a land here to play Elspeth, that would be really good. Valley Smasher, that is. Oh. So... I don't have that many 4-mana spells. I mean, I've drawn my 2 Elspeths and 3 and 1 Restoration Angel. So I only have 3 Restoration Angels left in my deck as expensive spells. So I think I'm going to take this Geist. Even though I can't actually attack any or deal any damage right now. And I assume that my opponent's going to take the Elspeth. But that's not 100% clear. Yeah. Oh, does he have another? Jeez. Now I can attack with the Valley Smasher. And now I draw land. And 8, 13. I think that I'm drawing dead, but we'll fight the good fight. And we're dead. All right. So I think that Baneslayer is going to be kind of decent in this matchup. I don't want the Stony Silences, and I want the Negate. That should be perfect. This hand's kind of slow, but it's also fairly powerful. I think I just want to mulligan it, though. I'll keep this. I really want like a piece of mana acceleration. Ooh. Yeah, I'll put that on top. Now you go turn 2, Oath plus Hierarch. Now I get to be a little ahead on mana. Opponent might have Warping Wheel. Nope. Sure, don't care about that. So I could try to gobble it up with Restoration Angel. Or I could play both my Qasali Pridemages. I think that the flyer is pretty valuable in this matchup, so I think I want to get that online as soon as possible. And then if my opponent has like a Thought-Knot Seer, I'm gonna get a Qasali Pridemage at most. I have to imagine my opponent saw this coming. Karn liberated, that's good to know about. Great. Not the end of the world. Ooh. Kill 3/4 Hierarch. My opponent doesn't have any Tron land, so I shouldn't have to worry about the Karn for a little while at least. That's good. I feel like the main purpose of these Matter Reshapers is just to help my opponent ramp up. Ooh, Elspeth. Hello. How do I want to use her? I think that I just want to plus and bash. If my opponent has another Spatial Contortion. Nope. That's a big hit. Wow, my opponent actually could cast... Oh my gosh, is this another one? Jeez. That card's hard to beat. Now Karn's getting very close to being online. 6 mana, 1 more mana for Karn. Oh man. I love Baneslayer Angel, but... It's kind of a tough decision. Because when my opponent plays Karn, I really want to have a second creature out. So I think I have to do this. Oh. Brutal. Yeah, and that's just to make sure my opponent can cast Karn. Oh, thank you. Oh, this... Maybe I can actually kill my opponent. I know my opponent has a whatchamacallit, the 3/2. Who's he getting? Oh, wait, does he have another All's Dust? Yeah, I mean, I just can't, like, actually beat that card. I mean, I've got my 2 negates, but... Yeah, my opponent has a... Oh, man. All his dust is a beating. Nothing really I could do about that. I mean, I could play more negates. But... 2 negates is, like, kind of a lot. Yeah, alright. That's Ugin. Or Ulamog. Alright. Next one.